Good morning, classmates. I know that this has been a kind of a tough time because we don't have individual instruction as far as face to face. The teachers have been doing a great job of reaching out to us and making sure that we have all the information needed. I just wanted to make this video to kind of help out anyone that's kind of stuck. Um, Jason's doing a great job, but try to help him get some of the load off of him. So I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on some of the basics, especially with the set project. I know our type portraits, we've been doing those fairly uh, easily. I mean, I know there's some people who are still having issues with it, um, but I feel like the set project, since the due dates are coming up, set three is due this week, and I'm hoping many of you have kind of caught up with it. I've already finished set four. I'm still, now looking at it, I do see that there are some spots where I could kind of tinker with it. It's never finished, like right here with the shape emphasis. Uh, some of it I need to crop, but I've learned a lot from Jason, and I take his critiques very seriously, and I try to, uh, you know, whenever I turn in something, I always try to go a little bit more with the next set. Here, I'm just gonna fix that one. It wasn't centered. All right. So in set four, the four categories, we have shape membership, shape dominance, shape emphasis, and shape congestion. Now, you could go and just look at the word and kind of make up your mind on what it means. But what I would recommend is in class, we got the folder with the AAD 104 readings. Those have been instrumental in helping me with doing these projects and the homeworks. What I would recommend is I'm sorry for that little notification. Um, is to look through the folder. So there's a couple different categories. There's A, Gestalt theory, B, Gestalt theory, C, Gestalt laws, color theory, composition, elements of visual design, design terminology, D, Gestalt laws, elements of design, and element principles. So if you actually take the readings and look at some of the definitions, you'll find a lot of the information you're needed. But if you ever get stuck, one of the biggest tools at your disposal is Google. So what I did is, if I got stuck, for example, with this project, the Set 4 project, I looked at the words, so shape congestion, shape emphasis, shape dominance, and shape membership. And even after the reading, some of them I did get stuck on. So I would actually go on to Google and type in shape membership, and you get a lot of different. Uh, well, you do get some art membership uh, areas, but you get an idea of what membership means. And with this one, that circle should not be there. I decided to use the triangle, and because they're all part of the same shape, then I only use triangles in that example. In shape dominance, I used a combination of circles and triangles, but I made the dominant shape the triangle, and using different techniques, the fill. Uh, One of the keys to this project is to make sure that you use black and white, and do not use any gray tones. On top of that, the big thing is that it had to be non-objective. So, um, it can't be like a drawing or a painting. So, this is more of a non-objective design. And so, um, what I did is I pulled some kind of examples off of Google, and something that you could get some, you know, uh, I can't even find the word right now, um, but get some ideas from. With the third one, which was shape emphasis, I wanted to emphasize the shape of these, so that's why I did these lines converging to that point to kind of emphasize this this shape here. So even though I used a combination of the square and the triangle, I think it was a rectangle actually. I don't have the original one on here, but I extended the triangle. I contorted it, and then I used the rectangles to make these lines. For shape congestion, I just looked at the word congestion, so I'm just putting everything in there, and I try to avoid creating a tangent because that's something really that I struggle with. I normally go really close to the edges. So with this one, I was trying to stay within this area using all the shapes that were given and congested it. If you did find an area that you were kind of stuck on, this is some of the examples that I pulled, and I'm hoping that they show. Oh, there. All right. So this one is uh, the shape emphasis, and then this one was dominance. So this is the dominant shape in the sea of squares is the circle. All right, so that was set for shape. Hopefully, you guys found that uh, somewhat helpful. Like I said, I'm still not completely finished with this. I have a little bit of a tangent there that I want to take care of. Here, I had these white squares kind of covering it to give the illusion that it's closed off. So you kind of focus on the picture. Just be careful when you do this. You don't if you still wanted the line to show, but I just wanted to show you guys and gals my process. I'm hoping that you guys are finding these not to be too stressful, and just keep in contact with Jason. And if you have any questions, I'm always free, to help or bounce some ideas off of. Like Kathy says, we're in this together. This is a situation that got kind of sprung on us, and I think if we all help each other, we'll be able to get through this just fine. The last thing we want is to fail, on this during this tough time. So I want to thank all you guys for watching, and don't hesitate to reach out.